In anticipation of Combat Jiu Jitsu Worlds coming up this weekend, May the 26th on UFC Fight Pass, I wanted to share with you a breakdown of the signature move of one of our high-profile combatants, Mr. Ben Eddy. This move's called the Hindulotine. This is footage of him using it against Victor Henry, who's a pretty accomplished catch wrestler in his own right. This was back at EBI 1, I believe. And so Ben actually hit this twice at that same tournament. He's hit it at a lot of other tournaments too. But I want to look at how this happens. So let's go to the takedown to start with. So here we go. Great takedown. This was actually a really great match. Henry hooks the outside leg, and check it. He's got the underhook already. That's pretty crucial. So already with the underhook. Okay, so the fact that he's got that leg hook becomes crucial as well. He goes to pass. So look, he tries to pass the foot by. You see right here? He tries to pass the foot by during the takedown, to pass the leg by. But what Ben does is he just takes the foot and he drops it onto the outside hip, or I guess the inside hip. And he does a couple of things at once, Ben. Here we go. Let's pause here and have a look at that. So there's that foot trapped on the inside. Trapped, I should say, from Victor's perspective. But Ben's perspective is that that foot trapped on the inside is going to give him a lot more mobility with his hips. So even though the foot is way over here, it gives Ben the ability to counter pressure there against Victor's hip and to be able to move his hips out in this direction, which puts him more on his side and offers a lot more flexibility to this leg, which he's going to need to do what he's about to do. So number one, the foot is trapped here. Number two, the arm is trapped here. And that, again, was a product of the underhook that Victor had during the takedown. The next thing is that Ben is hugging his knee and that he threw his leg all the way over into position during the takedown, right? So if we rewind here, you'll see Ben didn't just, oh, I'm not rewinding, I'm fast forwarding, sorry. Oh, good grief, I'm an idiot. All right, pay no attention to that part. Just watch this part. Look, as the takedown happens, Ben is already conceding that he's going down, and he starts to bring this leg here all the way around the head during the takedown, right here. It's already done. That's built into Ben's DNA. He slams straight into the rubber guard right off the bat. So here we go. Let's catch another angle here, and let's look at what Ben just did with his right arm as we get a better look here. So look, he took his right arm and he threw his own shin into the bend of his elbow. And when he did that, he now has total control over Victor's posture. So Victor, even though he's trying, you see he's using his legs, using his body to try to power up and out of this thing, Ben has dominated his posture by there and secured it by hooking it into the bend of his elbow. And now he's brought his right hand around because he doesn't have to, because he's created an angle and he doesn't have to trap the hand by hugging the knee anymore. It's freed his right hand up to reach through and start to reach for a high elbow guillotine. So Ben calls this the Hindulotine. The posture is broken with the rubber guard, but the choke is actually done with the hands on each side here. So you see Ben brings that elbow high. Victor starts to try to push out. You see his right hand come around here. He starts to try to push out. He feels the threat. He's now tries to posture out. Ben hanging on. Now he tries to pull out. None of it works, and Ben comes out on top. If you want to see Ben Eddy at work even more, May the 26th on UFC Fight Pass. Check it out. I'll be doing the commentary alongside TJ Desantis.